Hello friends, the second episode of The Last of Us is out and once again, what an amazing episode that was. In this video, we'll be discussing this episode and we'll do some comparisons with the game. If you haven't seen the episode or have not played the game, this is your spoiler warning. You can stop watching this video right now. You can come back anytime later. Alright, let's start the video. This time, the episode starts from Jakarta, Indonesia, and the year is 2003, just 2 days before the outbreak, and there's a good enough reason for the makers to choose Jakarta. We will discuss that in a while. We get to see the root cause of how it all began. We see that a few policemen pick up Ibu Ratna, a professor of mycology, to examine a case of a woman who has contracted the cordyceps fungus. Since cordyceps cannot thrive in humans, this is odd. Ibu Ratna confirms it herself and is surprised to see the bite mark of another human that caused the infection. Later, she finds out that the woman was infected 30 years earlier while working in a flour and grain factory. She claims that it is indeed the perfect substrate and ideal location for the fungi to develop and get its nourishment. This was the idea why makers choose Jakarta, as it is home to the largest grain mill in the world. Although every person the infected woman bit was executed, no one knows who bit her, and there were 14 other workers in the mill who were missing. This terrifies Ibu Ratna, as she truly understands the gravity of the situation. She was well aware that there was no cure and that containing the infection would be difficult. The only thing she can think of is bombing the entire city. Again, it was a perfect start to the episode and very well done. Given this kind of detail makes it more believable and realistic. After this solid intro, we return back to 2023 to Joel, Ellie and Tess. Joel and Tess are guarding Ellie as they are still in doubt whether she will get infected or not. As we move forward in the series, we see signs of bombing throughout the city. We then cut through a hotel and see some similarities with the game.
Sir, I would like your finest suite, please.
Oh, I'll be checking in for one night, and I would like your finest suite, please.
Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
You're a weird kid.
You're a weird kid.
Why, yes, you can take my luggage upstairs.
You are a weird kid.
In the game, we go inside the tilted building and have our first encounter with the cricker. This section was skipped in the series.
Long way or short way?
For those who don't know, there are different stages of infection. The infected can become more dangerous and stronger as the infection progresses. Joe tells Ellie in the series about the infected that some last a month or two, others are walking around for 20 years. So you can imagine how much dangerous and stronger they can get.
Well, some last about a month or two. But there's others been walking around about 20 years.
In the series, we encounter Cricker for the first time in the museum and it was a great sequence. Crickers are just another advanced stage of the infection where the infected's face is split open by the fungus and their head looks like a mushroom. They are blind and use echolocation just like bats to navigate in the dark. We see that Ellie gets a scratch from the cricker, but nothing to worry as she is immune, right?
You fucking kidding me?
They move forward towards the state building and again some similarities can be seen with the game.
Alright. Now watch your step as you're going out because it's going to be a little... Yeah, I know, it looks scary. So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, can't deny that view.
Come on, this way.
Is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, you can't deny that view. Just so it's out there, I can't swim.
Look, it looks like it's shallow on the right side. Follow me.
I'm glad Marlene hired you guys.
What do you mean?
I know you guys are getting paid for this, but Trying to say thanks. Well, I didn't know how to swim.
Seriously?
Do you think we have pools in the QC?
No, smart ass. I mean,
No. No, no, no.
What happens now? Holy shit.
Oh, God. Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
how far are we gonna take
As
this?
far as it needs to go. Where was this lab of theirs?
Oh, she never said. She only mentioned that it was someplace out west.
Where did Marlene say that she was taking you? Ellie,
I don't know. Just west.
What are we doing here? This is not us.
What do you know about us? About me?
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess! Now, we tried. Let's just go home.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my last stop.
What?
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
I'm staying. I mean, our luck had to run out sooner or later.
Next, we learned that Tess also got infected in the previous attack almost at the same time as Ellie. Tess's wound is worsening and there are no signs of infection on Ellie.
Let me see.
I didn't mean for this.
Show it to me.
Oops. Right.
Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel.
Joel? This is real. Joel, she's fucking real.
Tess now believes in Ellie and wants Joel to continue his journey and take her to her destiny for the sake of humanity. In the game, it was Fedra that came to attack them, but in the series, it was the infected. We also learned that the infected can communicate with each other through a fungal network spread below the ground, which is something new in the series.
They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
Tess is ready to face them head on to buy some time for Joel and Ellie to escape. The final scene where Tess dies is really well done in the series and it was much better than the game. Tess's sacrifice was felt in this one. It was the best way to say goodbye to Tess and end this episode. Alright, so that was my quick review and comparison of The Last of Us second episode. I had high expectations after the first episode, but it was even better than I expected. That's it for this video. So if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to my channel. This is me Abhinita signing off.